About the situation here in France, which is facing record numbers of the Omicron variant. Joining me now is French political analyst Bruno Cautrès. Thank you so much for your time, Bruno. President Macron is in a difficult position, facing a massive surge in COVID cases with a presidential election only months away. He clearly is reluctant to impose any further lockdowns, knowing the impact it's going to have on the economy, but he may not have much choice if the situation continues to deteriorate.
As you said, if the situation continues to deteriorate, actually Emmanuel Macron eventually will have no choice than taking more restrictive decisions. Obviously, since the beginnings of the last year, since more than a year, Emmanuel Macron decided that we should live with the COVID rather than to have the lockdowns and these kind of things. And a few months before the presidential election, it's a super critical issue for Emmanuel Macron because Emmanuel Macron wants to show the French that he took the right decisions at the right time, not imposing to the French some very restrictive decisions. And so it's a quite difficult situation for Emmanuel Macron because if he's taking the right decision, it will be obviously very positive for the election. But if it turns to a very difficult situation, then we will get back to the habitual critique to Emmanuel Macron that he took not the right decision, not at the right time.
Bruno, at this point, let's just listen to what the French Health Minister, Olivier Véran, has just been telling reporters.
Peut-être, encore une fois, tout est dans le peut-être, la dernière des vagues, c'est-à-dire que vu le taux de contamination dans notre pays, et d'ailleurs sur la planète, il est probable que nous ayons tous acquis une forme d'immunité, ou par la vaccination, ou par l'infection, ou les deux. En réalité, à l'issue de la première vague, il y avait 4 à 5% de la population qui avait atteint une forme d'immunité, nous n'avions pas de vaccin. Donc il n'était pas certain que le virus mute, il s'est avéré qu'il mutait. Aujourd'hui, on va avoir, à l'issue de la vague Omicron, une immunité qui sera largement supérieure aux 50%, même avec la vaccination, quasiment du 100% en réalité.
Bruno, the French government is banking heavily on its vaccination policy. In fact, the French government, or rather French Parliament, is now debating converting that health pass to a vaccination pass, making it even tougher for the unvaccinated to go about their daily lives. So how is this going to be received by the French public?
Most of the French do agree with Emmanuel Macron, and actually when Emmanuel Macron took the decision to make the pass sanitaire, it was on the 12th of July. It was quite successful. Many French decided to get the vaccination, and most of the population is supporting Emmanuel Macron, but you still have a little fraction of the French electorate which is extremely anti-vaccine, anti-pass and anti-vaccine. Those people are the ones that are very critical to Emmanuel Macron, having a high level of political distrust. I'm not sure that you can convince those people to get the vaccination anyway, but I would say that the mood of the French opinion, the mood of the French is most, I would say, fatigue, and people are exhausted with the vaccine, with all that stories, but we know that there is no choice actually.
Bruno Cautrès, thank you so much for your contribution.